see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
One of the final two games of Goodison Park, folks. Everton are against Ipswich Town, live in the Premier League. And it comes after a rather interesting game between Villa and Fulham, and also a thrilling end to the EFL Championship season. We are going to be talking about this game, though, and the end of the Championship season next.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
Well, folks, a very good evening, afternoon to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks. Once again, folks, then to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch along today. For everybody, for Everton, take on Ipswich Town live in the Premier League. If you do not watch you on the replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream and hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who's joined us here today. And Kickoff is coming your way at 3 o'clock in the Premier League. Everton are up against Ipswich Town live on Realltom Football. And I am pleased to inform every single Everton fan who is, of course, a subscriber and, you know, a regular viewer on the channel that we are going to be providing you guys a very special tribute stream 2 weeks tomorrow when Everton face Southampton in what will be the final ever game at Goodison Park. We will be live for that one once again with a special tribute stream with plenty of tribute and specialised graphic pieces. So that here on Realltom Football, we can give Goodison Park the best send-off possible. So that's 2 weeks tomorrow. We will be live here for that game against Southampton when we finally say goodbye to Goodison. And yes, things will look different for that stream, folks. It will be live we'll be live at 11:45 for it. But like I say, things will look different because it is going to be a tribute stream. You know what I mean? We are saying goodbye to one of the most grand and old stadiums in the Premier League and in England. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be a special stream. That's 2 weeks tomorrow, 11:45. You can join us. Everton fans, I highly recommend you do for that special tribute stream as we say goodbye to Goodison. And yes, this is part of the final 2 games at Goodison, and we are live for both of them. Yes, I can do that for you right now. There you go. Flicks, how you doing? Luton doing the backwards challenge, are they? Have they gone down? Let's have a look. The Championship final day has happened. It's all over. And I can inform you guys that Leeds United are the champions. By goal difference against Burnley, both of them finished on 100 points. But the goal difference for Leeds is what's going to win them the Championship title. Bristol City held on. And Blackburn have just missed out on the playoff spot. But it went down to the wire for that 6th spot. You never know. Luton Town have been relegated from the EFL Championship alongside Plymouth Argyle and Cardiff City. Hull City, Preston North End and Derby County have all stayed up. And yes, Leeds United are the champions, but most importantly, from my point of view, Coventry City are in the playoffs, and that is exactly what I wanted. And the reason would be I owe one I owe one to Coventry because Fraser's pointing it out right now. We all got so trapped in that Luton are coming up to the Premier League. What a story, bandwagon, and I backed Luton. But Coventry are amazing. They had an amazing FA Cup campaign, not this season but last. I just feel as though I owe it to them, really, to back them to come up. So, you know, let's bring Coventry up to the Premier League, you know. And yeah, it was Darboe who missed that penalty, if you remember, a couple of seasons ago in the playoff final. It was Darboe who was the unfortunate man in missing the penalty. And now, 2 seasons on, we're back here. And instead of we want Luton up, we want Coventry up. At least me, anyway. I wonder if he still plays for him. Darboe, does he? I don't think he does, actually, Darboe. But yeah, I loved when Luton went up. It was a great moment for them. Right, let's get through then, folks, to your team news and your match information. Final 2 games at Goodison, both of them live on the channel. The tribute episode is coming, though, 2 weeks tomorrow. For now, though, Everton are up against Ipswich Town at Goodison Park. Wrong one. Press the wrong one. Share screen. PremierLeague.com. PremierLeague.com. There you are. We are going to get PPV ready to rock and to roll. So both Aston Villa and Manchester City have kept clean sheets and won their games at home to Wolves and to Fulham. 1-0 win for Aston Villa. Yuri Tielemans with the goal for Villa. Let's take a look at Leicester City, who are against Southampton. And we'll go through both of the team news for the games that are taking place this afternoon. So Jakub Stolicic begins in goal for Leicester, a back four of James Justin. While Fars, Connor Cody and Luke Thomas plays behind a midfield split into 2 parts, defensive 2 of Wilfred and Didi. And Oliver Skip played behind the attacking 3 of Bilal El Khanous, Jordan Ayew and Casey McAteer. Leading the front there by himself is your lone striker of Jamie Vardy in now what is his final season for Leicester. And on the bench is Daniel Iverson, Caleb McCauley, Victor Christiansen, Woyo Koulibaly, Boubakary Samari, Michael Golding, Jeremy Monga, Patson Daka and Jake Evans. For Southampton, it is Aaron Ramsdale in goal, a back 3 of Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Jack Stevens and Jan Bednarek. Playing behind the midfield 4 of Kyle Walker-Peters, Ryan Manning, Flynn Downs and Leslie Ugochukwu, signed from Chelsea. Whether that's a loan or a permanent signing, I am not sure. Ross Stewart, Mateus Fernandez and Kamaldeen Suleimana make up the front 3. On the bench is Alex McCarthy, James Breen, Nathan Wood, Joe Aribo, Will Smallbone, Tyler Dibling, Cameron Archer, Paul Onuachu and Jay Robinson. Right, let's have a look now then at the Everton versus Ipswich Town team news. Here we go. Jordan Pickford begins in goal for Everton, a back 4 of Nathan Patterson, Jake O'Brien, Vitaly Mikalenko, and Jared Branthwaite plays behind a midfield split into 2 parts, a defensive 2 of Idris Gardner Gay and James Garner, played behind the attacking 3 of Dwight McNeil, Iliman Ndiaye and Carlos Alcaraz, who used to play for Southampton. And then leading the front by himself. Without surprise, he's your lone striker of Beto on the bench. There is still no Dominic Calvert. No, there is. He is back from injury and he is available for the bench alongside Jack Harrison, Michael Keane, Ashley Young, João Virginia, Seamus Coleman, Tim Irogbunam, and Yusuf Shamiti and Armando Broya. Then for Ipswich, it is a 4-2-3 formation, which is Alex Palmer beginning goal, a back 4 of Luke Wolfenden, Cameron Burgess, Jacob Greaves and Dara O'Shea. Played behind the midfield yet again, split into 2 parts, a defensive 2 of Sam Morsey. And Jack Taylor playing behind the attacking 3 of Julio Enciso, Amari Hutchinson and Connor Chaplin. Leading the front, though, by himself, lone striker, Liam Delap. On the bench, Christian Walton, Axar Tuanzebe, Ben Godfrey, Somto Boniface, Calvin Phillips, Jens Kayuste, Massimo Luongo, George Hurst, and Jack Clark. Check on the league table. Everton, if they get the job done at Goodison against Ipswich, can move themselves on to 41 points. Level on points with Wolves, and just by goal difference, they will move above Wolves into 13th at the end of today after Wolves' 1-0 defeat yesterday. We're not going to look at Leicester, Southampton and Ipswich because all three of those teams are already relegated from the Premier League. But it is Southampton who will benefit the most from a win by the fact that today could be the day where they can confirm that they are not the worst side in the Premier League ever to play. And, of course, they will be able to move themselves to 14 points with a victory at the King Power today. And I have backed Southampton to win by 1-0. Let's do this again and try it because ppgb.w2f is not cooperating at the minute. I'm going to go 2-0 to Everton today. I'm going to go 2-0 Everton. And we've got the Flix FC channel as well on again. The Irish Premier Sports 1. Here we go then. One of Goodison's final two games. Will Everton win them both? Ipswich is the first opponent. Southampton is the next. And it is Premier League action live from Goodison Park on Realltom Football. It is the final triple-headed Saturday of the season. And it's a lovely little bit of an entrance for the players at Goodison through the tunnel as little pieces of paper, which are gold, blue and white, are being sprayed around the stadium. And just look at the Gladys Street end. Flags waving everywhere. Bags being held up, reading out Goodison Park at one end. It's a beautiful blue, yellow and white scene at Goodison. A stadium that has been around for so long, nearing its closure, being celebrated by its fans before moving into the new stadium, which is ready to rock and roll. And I must say that I was privileged to be able to visit Goodison Park in February in its final season. Huh? I didn't deal with it well, mate. I felt completely demotivated. Not much. So just going through the team news then on the coverage, and we'll be ready to go for kickoff in just a moment. We've got £1.98 in the bag, and we will tick off any wins that were required. Let's have a little look. Burnley are there, yes, Burnley. For the mini accumulator, Coventry did win, yes. Burnley did win, Sunderland did not. Yeah, well, look, it's different, isn't it, now? You know what I mean? It's different. Bet Builder, Everton to win, under 6.5 goals, over 6.5 corners, both teams to score no. 50p for £1.30 on that one. We've also got a mini accumulator, 2 sets, Southampton and Everton to win. We'll return £2.11 off a 55p stake. Mini bet builder for the Leicester game, under 4.5 goals, Leicester or Southampton to win, no backing of a draw. And each team to have over 2.5 corners in that match. 50p on that one will return £1.10. Correct score of 1-0 will return £5.25 for a 50p stake. 1-0 to Southampton specified. And there's the bet builder for Arsenal later on. John Gotti, welcome to you. Good to see you. Well, come on, you Bluesies, saying yes, we are now kicked off. It is delayed just a little bit in terms of on the coverage because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. We're using streaming sites. It's not televised in the UK. But yes, we are off and we are rolling. Referee for this one is Lewis Smith. A referee that I don't think I've seen in action before. Who's the ref later for Arsenal? I bet it's Mike Oliver. They should get the job done here. But in the past, we have seen Ipswich cause problems to away sides. For example, back in the early stages of the season, we watched Brighton play Ipswich at the Amex Stadium, and it was a 0-0 draw, which was really frustrating for Brighton. Is Daniele Assorto the man who did the Real Madrid-Arsenal game? We've got Jared Gillett today. Lovely. Simon Hooper is on the Chelsea-Liverpool game tomorrow. Ryan, seriously, mate. Daniele Assorto, was he the man who did the Madrid-Arsenal game? Do we know? Or Sarto, whatever his name is? Because if he was, then I know the answer. You're not going to answer the question, are you? I'll find out then. Champions League. Here we are. Champions League app is what we need. Here is the lap. Mate, that sounds a bit racist, that does. I'm not even going to lie to you. That sounds a bit racist, mate. I know a lot of people called John who ain't Jewish. For example, my grandfather's called John and he ain't Jewish. Here we are. Real Madrid 1-2 Arsenal. Referee was... Who was it? No. Okay, Daniele Assorto. I have no idea who he is then. So, no, I'll say Clement Turpin. No, that referee for the Real Madrid Arsenal game was Francois Letexia. Ball there. I'm all right, mate. It's fine. Is he? Yeah, well, I've made my mind up anyway. Clement Turpin. There you go. That answers your question. Clement Turpin. Because he looks like Leandro Trossard. He's Trossard's father. Clement Turpin. Here is Jarrett Brownthwaite. Kalenko to Garner. Was Beto there. First corner. About 7 minutes gone. It's 0-0. I'm looking a bit white, aren't I, people? It's not bad. Header back across, and Beto was attacking it, but it's straight into the gloves of Palmer, Alex Palmer. Need the goal alerts on for the Southampton game. Southampton dominant. Southampton are being dominant, yeah. And hit Delap was looking to break through. Let's run through to Pickford. But we know Ipswich has been a better away from home this season. It's been there for all to see. Jack Taylor sent it back to goalkeeper Alex Palmer. Slight issue for Jacob Greaves. The pitch is covered in that blue and yellow and white stuff, isn't it? Confetti. We'll keep our ears out, listening for the goal alert noise. If we do get any goal alerts at the King Power Stadium for Leicester against Southampton, we will let you know. I once again am backing Southampton to win by one singular goal, 2-0. I've gone for a 2-0 win here to Everton as well. Yeah, I did well. Get to the byline corner. So 0-0. Just gone past the 11-minute mark between Everton and Ipswich at Goodison Park. We're about 2 minutes behind. Mikalenko, not a bad ball in. Beto jumping for it. Bicycle kick attempt. And over. Oh, it's a lovely day now. Look at it. Sun's out. Well, you can't see. You guys don't see my windows, but it's lovely out there. Nice. It's just nice. It's bright. Birds are chirping. It's not a bad Saturday afternoon, this, and it's cooled down. What? What's he done? What? 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 I hadn't seen no. What's going on? What? What's Pickford done? Spill the beans. How are you in front of me, by the way? How are you in front of me? You're using the same streaming site, aren't you? You're using what? Tie in. Which one? I want to know which one Flix is using. Hang on. There's only two of them, mate. There's PPV. There's PPV. There's PPVS.Sue. Or there's the WTF one. And then you've got PPV Zone for the bookmarks. Goal. And it's for Leicester. It's a rare goal at home for the Foxes. And it has been scored by Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy with a goal there. Leicester City are ahead against Southampton. And it's a rare goal for Leicester as well. They don't score many, do they? They've scored, though, today. Leicester City 1, Southampton 0. And here, it is 0-0 so far between Everton and Ipswich Town. Ipswich, by the way, are wearing that same browny kind of reddish kind of kit that they wore at the Amex Stadium for that 0-0 draw. Will we get one of those today? Hope not. I've just dropped a winning slip down on the floor. Are they checking it? Yeah, that's the winning slip. So I need to really... I'll tell you what I'm going to do with the winning slip. I'm going to put that one away. Winning slips go in the little locker. I'll get his house again. At full time at the 3 o'clock kickoffs. There we go. So Leicester ahead against Southampton. And in this game, not a lot's happening. Quite a lot of things going on in Ipswich's half. Everton are dominating. The pitch is absolutely coated, though, in that confetti. You can't really... Well, you can... It's not too visible from the zoomed out angle on the camera, but if you look, you can see lots of little speckles on the pitch. Yeah, that's confetti. It's everywhere. And when I look at it, see, there you go. It's flying around, look, see? There's a blue piece of paper that's now flying around as well, bigger than confetti. Here come Ipswich on there. First major attack. It's Connor Chaplin. That wide to Amari Hutchinson. Juggling with the ball down the right. Ricocheted off Tarkovsky. Actually, is Tarkovsky playing? Was that Tarkovsky? No. It wasn't Tarkovsky. It must have been Branthwaite then. Or maybe Patterson. It was Tarkovsky ain't playing according to that lineup. There's Hutchinson, drags a shot, and it ricocheted again. And there's a shot coming in from outside the edge of the box. Who was it? Was it Enciso? Yeah, Hutchinson, it comes back off Branthwaite and 40. Yeah, so that's Enciso. Into, I think that's the Galley Street. I should know. I sat for around about, let me think. I was in there before kickoff. Probably about nearly 2 hours, I'd say. Jamie Vardy with the only goal so far at 3 o'clock. There are games taking place in League One. But Neil went over. No foul given by Lewis Smith, the referee. You can tell that I'm not 100% sure who the referee is because of the way by the tone of my voice just then. I've heard of him, but I've not really seen him before. It's pumped forward, but it's comfortably shepherded back to Alex Palmer by the Ipswich defence. I bet your players are slipping on that confetti. There you are, look, they're zoomed in on the ref. Look at it. All over the shot. I mean, it's just everywhere on that pitch. You're supposed to be looking at green grass. Well, instead, all you can really see is blue, yellow, and white. Confetti everywhere. Looks more like an outdoor kind of BGT stage after the golden buzzer than an actual football pitch. Here's NDI, picked up in a good position. And Beto, what can he do with it? Alcaraz. Work wide. It's a lovely move, and it was a tame effort in the end, which barely burnt the gloves of Alex Palmer. Good work from NDI, though. Beto can't really find the gap to get through to get the shot away. "24 minutes gone. We're in the 25th. And the time on my clock is 15:26. There you are, look. Yes. At half time, get the bloody stewards or whatever to get just pan and brush and just clear it all away. I don't know what they'll do about it. Maybe the sprinklers will come on and that might sort it. There's the cross. Neil went up, flicked on, and drops for NDI. And Cesar's just been brought down. I think it might have been Alcaraz. Drops a Beto. And Mikalenko on the outside. Tempted the cross. Good blocking there. Falls to Alcaraz. Oh, lovely goal. It's gone in. And Beto heads it in. His first goal in a couple of games. And he puts Everton ahead in a game that didn't really look like it was going to have a goal. But Everton have been more dominant than Ipswich in the first 26 minutes or so here. Everton 1, Ipswich 0. Beto with the goal. Let's have a look at the replay then. There you go. Alcaraz picks it up. Lovely cross. Beto, nice high leap. Tucks his arms in and makes sure that he propels himself as high as he can. And he attacks the ball well. It's buried into the bottom corner. Low and hard. Great goal, great cross. 1-0 Everton through Beto. I would argue against that, actually. I mean, yeah, a bit gay saying beautiful. Flicks makes a point, but no, I'm not the best out there. I'm not the best, and I know I'm not the best, but I do my best. It kind of is, mate. Saying beautiful. I wasn't going to say anything, but Flicks brought it up, so. Oh, Branthwaite. I was too distracted by the chat. I didn't see it, but well, the crowd aren't happy. Branthwaite's down. A medic's gone straight over. We're going to get a replay here. Delap there. Just steps in front of Branthwaite. I can't really see too much contact. There it is. Oh, he clatters right into Branthwaite. Looks to be a blow to the lower abdomen for Branthwaite. Near his crotch, yeah. Don't you fantasize, mate, about that kind of thing? I saw the previous comments. I'm not gay. Mark Doyle, welcome to you. Up the effing toffees, he says, welcome in. I think Branthwaite's going to be okay to continue. Yeah, it just looks as though Delap steps in front and collides with Branthwaite towards the lower abdomen / crotch area. And Branthwaite takes a blow. And Delap did get a stern talking to from the ref, Lewis Smith. He's already on a booking. I mean, he kind of makes a point. Some of the things you do say do come across as gay, mate. I just think that's... Well, I think he's got a point, but, you know, yeah, we'll leave it on that, mate. What's wrong with my mind? I ain't said no gay. Why is my mind dirty? What's going on? Just about to say. Helped on by McNeil. Yeah. Morsey is going to go into the book here. Oh, he puts his hands on Godfrey and just pushes him. There you are. Yeah. Puts his hands on it. Puts his hands on NDI's shoulder and pushes him to the floor. Yeah, NDI might go down a bit easily, but clear yellow, correct issues from Lewis Smith. Approaching the 35th minute. Around 11 minutes to go in the game. First half. It's a Drizzy game. Kalenko. For Garner. Not heard anything from the Leicester game, no. Still 1-0. Vardy with a goal early on, fairly early, and that's brilliant from Everton. And it's Dwight McNeil who's put it in, I think. He's off running and celebrating. And it's 2-0 to Everton against Ipswich Town. Advantage double for Everton. Hey, yes, up the toffees, man. I predicted 2-0 on Super 6. But now there's a feeling that there'll be more than 2 goals in this match. But it looks to me as though already Everton have sealed the points. Across to NDI. And there's the cross straight down the throat of Palmer. Alex Palmer. And Ciso coming forward well, straight down the throat of Pickford. Tom B's back. I'm not too bad, thanks, mate. Huh? James, he ain't 7. The Bournemouth fan. He's in his 20s. He's older than me. Which James are you referring to? No, mate. What I'm trying to say to you is, mate, is that you've said Jamesy, and we have somebody called James, who we nicknamed Jamesy, and you said he was 7 years old. So I'm just a bit confused by that. The comment that I've pinned on the screen now. Oh, you must be a different James then. So why is your name Tom on there if you're James? Okay. Oh, it's your uncle's account. Fair enough, mate. Fair dudes, fair dudes. Foul on Alcaraz. Free kick to Everton. 6 minutes to go before the break. And they are 2 up. Against the Tractor Boys here on this Saturday afternoon. It is the final Saturday in terms of 12:30 kickoffs in the Premier League this season. There'll be no more 12:30 kickoffs on a Saturday this season. So that was the last time. You'll see a Saturday lunchtime game this Premier League season on the channel. As long as they're mature, yeah. If I find that, if me or my moderators feel concerned, though, then we may take action. But I don't see any problems with you. Well, it's not about looks, is it? In terms of on here, nobody knows what you look like. You've disclosed your age, though. We do have moderators in and around, so from a safeguarding point of view, we have to make sure that that we aren't by letting you be in the chat. Oh, what a goal! That is brilliant from NC Son. A pearl from out of the blue. How far out is that? What a strike! Just picks his spot, opens his body up, and loops it in. That's a great goal. What a goal! Bet Builder's gone, though, because I didn't have both teams to score. I said no. But for Ipswich, it's a lifeline. Goal. And Leicester have doubled their lead against Southampton. Nice geezer. Okay. You support Derby County, do you? Jordan Ayew, former Crystal Palace man, on the scoring for Leicester to make it 2-0 to them. It's a surprise, really. Leicester scoring goals. They're 2 up against Southampton. Well, it's in and it's a chance. That's gone. Here is Branthwaite for Everton in the final minute of the half, plus added time, of course. Mikalenko down that left. Pickford. Balls with Idrissa Gana again. Now Garner. Balls out for a throw to Everton. Going to get 3 additional minutes out of time at the end of the first half. 3 minutes out of time. Why do you keep saying way? Are you just reacting to when I announce something like added time or something, or a goal? Forward by Garner. That's too heavy, I think. Yes. And Caesar's hit the deck. Gets an elbow in the face from McNeil. He's just behind McNeil by the touchline, and yeah, he gets an elbow in the face. Don't think it's intentional by McNeil. It's another Everton throw. We're about, not quite, but we're just about through 2 minutes of the 3 added on. Last minute. And it's another throw in, but it's for Ipswich this time. We're about to go for the break. Here's Amari Hutchinson with the last couple of seconds of the half. Hutchinson trying to get round Mikalenko. We've played the 3 minutes added on, and the full half-time whistle goes from Lewis Smith, and it's Everton who lead 2-1 at half-time. 2 goals coming from Beto and Dwight McNeil, but what a brilliant response by Julio Enciso. A pearl out of the blue from him to make it 2-1, which is the half-time score. And there goes the teams down the tunnel. And it's one of the final games of the season at Goodison Park for Everton. But at half-time, it's 2-1. And very shortly, we'll have the pundits show us some clips and talk to us a little bit. It was a first half that displayed quite a fair few goals in the end when it didn't look like it was going to display any. No, I did not say that. Why would I say what? I just bit my own tongue there by accident. But why would I say such a thing? I mean, that's just disgusting. No, I said we're waiting for the pundits to come on. So we can see some clips. No, I'm going to eat my own socks. Ugh. He was all right, wasn't he? Yeah, he got that goal. Yeah, it was a good goal he scored. Probably. I'd expect him to. He's an all right player, Beto. Doesn't have too many fitness problems, does he, Beto, either? Yeah, no, I'd expect him to last the 90. No. Yeah, why? No, I just lost my bet builder. I put both teams to score no. I have got one on Southampton though. 50p, £1.10. Under 4.5 goals, Leicester to win or Southampton to win. And each needs to have over 2.5 corners. Let's double check that now. They've had 12 minutes of added time at the end of that first half as well there, by the way. Wow. almost there with that over 2.5 per team. Yeah, we are almost there with that one. There was the cross on Alcaraz. It's a very good cross. Poor defending by Ipswich, but better. Good leap, good header, and a good goal for Everton to get them ahead. But from Ipswich, the defending, not great. It is the final day, I think, for League One and League Two. It is the EFL final day altogether. League One, Blackpool 1, Bristol Rovers 1, Bolton 0, Stevenage 0. Cambridge United 1, Birmingham City 1, Charlton Athletic 2-1 up against Burton Albion. I'm going to put that Birmingham Sport. Yeah. Any shockers? Not really. Half-time whistles finally gone at the King Power. Once again, I repeat, 12 minutes of added time there in the first half. 12 minutes is a lot. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin's back in here from injury. Stefan. Yeah, he's back on the bench for the first time in a while. How long was he out for? Was it a month, 2? I recall at least a month of him being out. Not bad coverage this from Premier Sport, no? Not bad at all. Not bad going. It's not been a bad day. It was a bit windy this morning. Can't lie to you about it. It's the first time I put my coat on in a good long while. You know, I haven't had my coat on all week up until today. I took dogs out about 7 o'clock ish. And yeah, it was so windy. Yeah, I haven't either. Yusuf Shamiti. Yeah, no, I haven't seen much about him either. Can't really comment on Shamiti. But Beto is great. Beto is, yeah. Travelodge Plus. Don't see this advertised in the UK. I only see it advertised really on Premier Sports Republic of Ireland. But the adverts you see vary by country, really. We'll say that. These bourbons are nice. Champions Travel. Yeah. Half of these adverts that I'm seeing on here, yeah, they're definitely, you can definitely tell it's Irish. Champions Cup Rugby follows this match on PS1 Republic of Ireland. Yeah, a bit of a wrestle, bit of a, yeah, there you go. I like what the pundits are saying there, yeah, pinpointing Delat. It's a very fair point. He does like the physical side of it, but he can't let players exploit him. Well, let's mute the pundits now, and let's get ready for our second half at Goodison Park, where it is 2-1 to Everton. Brilliant goal, by the way, from Ipswich and NC, so what a strike. All to play for. Everton have the lead, though. So second half of part two. We're about to get going for it. Here we go. The kickoff It's just about upon us. And yeah, we are going to be a while yet before they kick off on the second half at Leicester. It's a good job I didn't pick that game in the end. Otherwise, it would have been heavily delayed for Arsenal against Bournemouth, which follows this stream on the channel. We're off though for the second half here. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get some sort of notification from SofaScore to let us know the second half's underway when it gets underway. Probably be about close to quarter past, I would have thought. My guess is around about 5 to 6 minutes after the 5 to 6 minutes in the second half of this. Was it good? Bit laid back, aren't you? A little bit. Game finished at 2:30. I think. Well, 20 past 2, whatever it was. Let me think. Yeah. 1:15 half time. Back underway at about 1:30. Yeah, 20 past 2, 25 past 2, the game will have finished. I saw it. I had all the goal alerts on today. Oh, okay. What, lap on around the stadium, I see. Yes, the championship has closed. Leeds United have won the championship. Plymouth Argyle, Luton Town, and Cardiff City are all relegated to EFL League One. The playoff decisions are taken by Sheffield United, Sunderland, Coventry City, and Bristol City. Blackburn Rovers narrowly missing out. You got back at 3:30. Ah. How far do you live from the ground? What, walk or bus or driving? It's always good if it's walking distance. I'll say that. Oh, Garner's taken a blow to the head. In fact, and Ciso is down again. Yeah, he's been knocked around a bit today, hasn't he? And Ciso. There you are. Look, and Ciso all on his own, running forward, and Garner makes that challenge, and they both have tumbled and banged the Reds. Well, both are back up and, well. And Lewis Smith gets the ball rolling again. We'll drop ball. 15-20 minute drive. Yeah. Morsey to... No, I do 24 is. I have to admit, that lineup graphic from Ipswich is pretty useless. I'm watching on ppv.wtf, mate. The Egyptian Morzi. Yeah, he's won a foul there. But yeah, so I'm watching on ppv.wtf, and the channel that I'm accessing is Premier Sports 1 Republic of Ireland. Talk about McNeil. There's a guy in the game. Everton looking to extend their lead. See, so good work. Evades 2 challenges, bit off balance, and then eventually he does get taken down by NDI, and he'll win a free kick. He's well to keep on going through 2 challenges. That third one just ran out of legs. Second one there gets sent off balance, and then NDI takes advantage and comes clattering into him. Ball is rolling at the King Power finally. Yeah, it was about 8 minutes or so when I said, 8 minutes or so I said, didn't I? Yeah, 12 minutes of added time at the end of the first half in that one. So I have no idea what the stoppage was there. You're on Total Sport Tech, are you? Nice. And season delivery is dealt with straight away. Didn't beat the first man. Morsey. Amari Hutchinson in a bit of a tight spot. He's holding his head. Does he want a free kick? Should do. And Ciso, well, I'm not surprised that he's struggling a bit here. He's rolled down the sock. And he's down. He has been knocked around and clattered and all sorts in this game. Fair dudes. Yeah, I've not really had any problems with this. Took a bit of a while to get the stream going. Bit of a teething issue in terms of getting it started, but eventually got it started and it's working fine. Well, there's the strike from him. He's been knocked around, he's been clattered, he's been fouled here, there, and everywhere, but What a goal he scored in the first half to pull Ipswich back into the game. Oh, it's an app, is it? Ah, okay. Who are those two men in the green jackets then? The green suit jackets. I think Everton will struggle more against Southampton than they will here today. I don't know why, but I feel as though Southampton will be up for it when they come to Goodison in 2 weeks' time. It's a great ball by McNeil. Yeah. Slight little stutter there just then. In this coverage. Would you look who it is? It's Kamara. My name's not Mr. Paris, but welcome to you. How you doing? Greaves and Jack Taylor. Burgess. Another stutter. I'm going to give this a reset. Seems like it might need it. It did struggle to get going in the first half, at the very start. It's about 600 watching it. Quality's been pretty good, I can't lie either. Here's Delap and Ciso looking to get a second for himself and an equaliser. Straight out Pickford though. And yeah, there you go. The coverage has just jumped. Yeah. So yeah, it was trying to play catch up, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. It was buffering because it was trying to play catch up. It's doing it again. Is it the first time then that this PPV.WCF is going to become a bit dodgy? I hope not, to be fair. It's been a good and reliable site, and it still is. It's just being a little bit annoying. A minute. Just at the minute. Yeah, going to give that another refresh. Here's Garner. And the eye. Wide left. Does he Garner game? Nothing's happened in the second half at Leicester so far. Still 2-0 to Leicester. Jamie Vardy and who was the other guy? Was it Akoli? Ayew. Goal over Southampton. And they pulled one back. It's been ruled out. Well, hello, Mr. B. Harry. How are you? So, the picture's frozen, but the audio hasn't. And the eye. Wide left, ball across. Clear away. Yeah. Audio is not quite in line with the picture at the minute. No. I'm just, yeah. If I need to use Total Sports, I will do. Yeah, I'm just fixing it. Here's Mikalenko to McNeil. I think we're all right now. Yeah, I think it's getting itself into a bit of a loop. See, so Mikalenko, good goal, and the Drizzy Garner game made the run. I might take you up on that link in a minute. It's been a bit of a pain in the backside, just a bit of one. What's the chat saying on PPV? Let's have a look. A few people have got the stream sort of down. Yeah, we're getting that same kind of loop of that real pick. There we go. It's caught up. Connor Shaplin's been booked. Yeah. It's not great, to be fair. Yeah, it's still trying to catch itself up. Give it one more try, and if it doesn't work, then I will change the site. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, it's got a couple of minutes to catch up at least. Yeah, there you go. It's caught up to 66:41, but the picture's frozen. I can only hear the audio again. Yeah, the viewer count is going down, which may help. There is going to be a triple change here for Ipswich. It's Morsey, Connor Chaplin, and Liam Delap going off. The replacements for those three players in a triple change. Are Calvin Phillips, Jack Clark, and George Hurst. So Calvin Phillips, Jack Clark, and George Hurst are on to replace Sam Morsey, Delap, and Cohn. I think we're all good now, Hazard. I think we're all good. I think it's sorted itself out finally. Which is good news, because I don't like having to surf the internet midstream when I'm supposed to be watching a football match, trying to search for a site, testing sites and all that stuff. Just isn't what you want to be doing as a YouTuber. Trying to entertain an audience who expect you to commentate on a match when you don't have when you can't find a streaming site that works. It's really annoying. So I'm glad that it's sorted itself out and we're all good to go. You're watching the 2-0. Is it still 2-0? There was a disallowed goal about 5-6 minutes ago. 7 minutes ago, yeah. In fact, there's still 2-0. Hey, cheers, mate. Alice Yana Redina 09, big up to you. Thanks for subscribing. Congratulations, I am a subscriber. Yay. We like those. We do like subscribers as YouTubers. Thank you very much. Closer to 1.07k now. I think we're about 1.062 at the minute. We are in the 70th minute at Everton, where it is 2-1 to the Toffees against Ipswich Town. We need a few more likes on the stream, I will say that. Only one person has left a like on the stream, people. Do make sure you hit that like button and leave a like. Hit that subscribe button and also leave a like on the stream. It does help. And people are responding to that. Yes, now we're up to 3 likes now. See if we can get up to, let's see. Set a target for you all. Let's go for 13. Yeah, I mean, the Champions League stream's doing all right in it, aren't they? Got bloody 1.4k on the Arsenal PSG game on Tuesday. And a Premier League stream earlier in the season, I think it might have been Fulham, pulled in a lot of views. Blimey, yeah, that what it was Fulham against, I believe, Southampton. About 80 minutes to go in this game. Hmm. It wasn't that one. Where was it? It was earlier. It must have been earlier in the season. I think it was about 2 or 3 months in. Jack Clark. Thank you for Everton. Yeah, no goals in this second half. Still 2-1. Looking towards about 15 minutes to go. The third game straight that I've watched this weekend that has been won only by 1 goal margin. Of course, it finished 1-0 to Manchester City yesterday against Wolves, 1-0 earlier to Villa. Mm. Da, 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 da. Sun's starting to shine a little bit more. Do let me know in the chat if you think that it is too bright in here and I need to lower the blinds a bit. That kind of feedback is appreciated for the purpose of stream quality control. Yeah, there we are. That Fulham Southampton one rolled in. That was a really good stream, yeah, for views. Game week 17. Tiny bit. If it gets any brighter, I may lower the well, I'll sort out the blinds, yeah. Probably for the Arsenal game, I probably will lower the blinds a bit. Yeah, because as you start to get further into the evening, it does start to get a bit too bright, if you know what I mean. There are clouds, but it's looking nice out there. It's looking nice out there. There are going to be some changes. Beto, who contributed to the first goal. Both the goal scorers going off, Dwight McNeil and Beto. And on to replace them, you would imagine the return of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Let's see. Indeed it is. It's a return for Dominic Calvert-Lewin coming back from injury. And Jack Harrison, the Leeds United man, of course, is also on the pitch for Everton. A ring light? What's that? Could be a chance at Ipswich. Yeah, I'll have a look. Well, Patterson's got a problem. He's hit the deck. And he's remained down. Ipswich are going to play on here. Some ball in. Equaliser. Well, Ipswich have found a way to respond. And it's George Hurst. Well, a bit of a quiet second half. But this time, the one-goal margin earned in the first half has not been held on to. It's not the best of defending. And George Hurst is right there. Almost on the goal line, ready to head it in. Gets a glancing headed touch. So it's 2-2. Yeah, but is that going to affect? Is that going to help the Sun? I'll invest in one. See what happens, eh? Probably can find one cheap off Amazon-ish. Oh, it's for night streams, is it? All right, okay. What do you mean when I've got the light on? Yeah, come on, Ipswich, eh? 2-2. All of a sudden. For the Leicester Southampton bet builder, it looks as though we are going to add to the £1.98. Will take us up to £3.8p. For the day's winnings. I think Leicester are going to win that game. Once the full-time result is through, I'll be able to confirm that as a one-bet builder. And yes, the winnings total will go up to £3.08p. Which is almost all my money, which is half of my money back. I did put quite a lot on today. If Everton don't win here, the Accra insurance is gone because Southampton are not going to win at Leicester, I don't think, now. And I would like a free bet. It's a good delivery, that. Alcaraz and Mikolenko clipped it in. What minute are they in at Southampton? 77:32. They are around about 7 minutes behind us, yeah. At St Mary's. We had 3 minutes of added time. They had 12, yeah. We are in the 85th minute. The clock just struck 84:35. 25 seconds left of this minute. And Harrison juggling. Crosses a good one. It's taken down by NDI, but he took his time. He took too much time to get a shot away. What, in the Leicester game? Yeah, they're in the 78th minute, I think. Now. 79th minute they're in now, yeah. The exact time is 78:42, so yeah, they're about to enter the 80th minute. Well, next up on Realltom Football, you can join us once again, one last time on this unique Saturday, because it's the last Saturday of the season where you will see 3 watch-alongs in a day. And that is due to the fact that the last 12:30 kickoff of the season on a Saturday took place earlier when Villa played Fulham. Next weekend, it will be just the 2 games on Saturday, with the 3 p.m. and the 5:30 kickoff live on the channel. And I think at this slot next weekend, if I go over to the Premier League app, I think we're doing Wolves-Brighton next weekend at 3 o'clock. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Next weekend, yeah. We'll be doing Fulham, Wolves-Brighton next weekend. We'll do it at 3 o'clock. And Bournemouth against Aston Villa. And then we'll have the 2 games live on the channel as well. On the Super Sunday, Newcastle against Chelsea at 12. Liverpool-Arsenal at 4:30. Lovely singing. Yes, for the 2:15 kickoffs next on Sunday, the 11th of May, I am coming up with a solution which may involve Flicks or Fraser and potentially Charlie. So yeah, Forest-Leicester be the main event because it's on Sky. And then, keep your eyes on Man United, West Ham and Spurs-Palace. And I will be back again for Liverpool against Arsenal. But there's not much left of this season now. And yes, we are practically waiting for Wednesday, the 18th of June, which is when the new fixtures get fully released. Yay! That'll be a good day, that Wednesday, the 18th of June. At 9 a.m. So Yusuf Shamiti and Tim Irobunam are coming in for Everton with half a minute of normal time to play. But who are they replacing? Well, Drizzy Gay's gone off. I don't know who the other player's gone off. Corner here. Come on. I've got all day. Just starting the preparation process for our Arsenal v Bournemouth stream, which is coming up next. Come on, you Gunners. Hopefully we can get the job done. Yeah, last couple of games have been really annoying, disappointing at home. I'm looking for a win really today. Stream's gone funny again. Yeah, that was the point. 89.50 that we stopped at. I want to know how many added minutes we've got, really. By this point, we've probably played about a minute and a half at least the added time, however much there is. What's an annoying time for the stream to go funny? Just as we're about to approach full time. Big up to Jazzy One Kent. I'm just finding out now, Abid. Yeah, the coverage has just gone funny again. So you're going to have to bear with whilst I try. Yeah, big up the Ipswich, says Jazzy One Kent. Yeah, it's saying stream is offline. The minute. I think the stream's just gone offline. I'll get the added time up for you. Shall I? 6. We've got there. So there we go. We're back on now. 6. We are about 3 minutes through that. I apologise for that, people, but it is 6. We've played 3 already, so count it as 3 minutes. But yeah, I have to put 6 on because that is the official added time stamp. And we are still 2 apiece. And if anything happens as well, I can alert you of that because I have got a sober score on right now on this game, just in case I miss an event due to the streaming site issues. There hasn't been too many issues today, but there's been a few hiccups and buffers along the way. I won't bother Hazard. I won't bother changing links at this point. We've only got, 2 minutes less than to go. No point. Well, Everton losing. Well, I mean, drawing from 2 goals up. It's not great, is it? The first goal for Ipswich, there was a wonderful strike from SC. So the second goal was a bit cheap to concede. But considering Everton's second half performance and failing to, get that 2 goals lead restored, you'd probably say that Ipswich deserved the point, really. Because I don't think Everton have been that great in the second half, truthfully. First half, they were good, scored 2 great goals, but poor defending from Ipswich. But second half, not done enough. I would expect David Moyes to be annoyed, to be honest with you. I think David Moyes should be annoyed because they were 2 goals up and they let Ipswich come back into the game. And they had the goal back in the first half from Enciso. Why didn't they go in the second half and respond to that? And the Ipswich equaliser was fairly late as well in the second half. So they've had all that time trying to find, I think it's complacency. So for me, it's points dropped for Everton. 2 goals up and Ipswich have come back. Shouldn't really happen. But it has. We're about to get the final whistle here. There's the ball in, that's it. Lewis Smith has blown the full-time whistle. I think. Has he? Yes? No? Yes. There we go, folks. That's it then. It ends in a 2-2 draw. Goals from Beto and Dwight McNeil put Everton 2 goals up in the first half. One beauty of a strike from Enciso to pull Ipswich back into the game just before the break. And then that late equaliser, which didn't come with a reply from Everton. So the final score, Everton 2, Ipswich Town 2. Next up, the Gunners against Bournemouth. Join us at 5:15.